What's up, everybody? Dead Girl here. Happy Wednesday. Obviously, our live shows are back. I don't know about you guys, but I'm super excited. Thank you to everyone that's tuning in, that's come to hang out with us this evening. Big shout out to Midnight Syndicate for allowing us to use their music in our intro and outro. The song you guys heard was Born of the Night. All rights are reserved by Midnight Syndicate. This has been totally used with permission. FYI to all you people that tattle on me. So, bleh. So tonight, our first guest is Miss Alanna Dawn. She's amazing. She's an artist. She's a beautiful girl. She's a sweetheart. Let's get chatting with her.
Hey. Hi, guys. What's up? I'm a little bit flustered because of all the nice things she was just saying.
It's all true, I promise.
You're too awesome. Anyway, hi. I am Alanna Dawn, and I create a lot of weird things and scary things. I'm clearly disturbed because I'm obsessed with horror, and I grew up this way, and I make a lot of art and props, and sometimes I like pink and pastels, as you can see, but mostly I just like it bloody.
That, you know what? That's a fair statement. But I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. It's not that weird, and it's not that, strange to like the spooky stuff. It's become like the normal thing now, I've noticed.
Yes. It used to be that we were picked on for these things. And sometimes I notice it. But not as much.
No, it's become more acceptable. Like when we were in high school, it was always like, oh, there's the goth kids and the weird kids, and we got the weird looks and the shunning and all that stuff. But now it's like the trendy cool thing to do, and it's weird.
I know. It's amazing because I feel like I don't have to feel so insecure about it anymore. Like I used to be really insecure because I had the people like, oh, you're goth. Oh, you like horror? Are you okay? What happened to you as a child?
You did that way too well, by the way.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I guess I could thank my father for that because he was in the movie industry. I didn't want to be an actress, but I kind of grew up just making fun of all the other people acting. I was like, I don't want to do that.
I don't blame
but I'll make
you.
fun of them.
I don't blame you at all. We've got a couple of folks saying hello in the chat. So there's JD's in here, Hauntina's in here. Notice quite a few people are jumping in. So say hi. Don't be shy, folks.
Yeah.
Now, you do, like, all the things, right? You've done costuming things, you do amazing art things, you do literally all the things. Do you have a favorite focus or a favorite thing that you get to create or work on?
I wouldn't say I do all the things. I've never skydived or anything, and I can't build a house. But
I mean, you could. There's YouTube tutorials for that, so you could totally build a house.
Maybe I did build a mural on my ceiling of a stretching haunted mansion ceiling. But some of my favorite things, actually, I don't have it here. I've built a Wonder Woman costume, which is not horror related at all, but I use that for charity work for kids with cancer and so forth.
That's awesome.
And it's the only reason I wear it is to go for charity events. But one of my other favorite things is I wanted a Necronomicon so bad, but I wanted one that I could store things in. And I've made this, this is probably 9 years old now. This is my original one.
Really?
But it actually, it lights up on the inside.
No.
And I don't know if the battery's still working. It's been in the cabinet for a really long time, so don't.
I'm not judging. I'm not judging.
Oh no, the battery's definitely dead. But this one was from the series. Because I liked the way the mouth lit up.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I won't mind to light up. I'm going to make mine after Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Nice.
So I made this, and then I actually started selling them. But they had a skin feel to them when I sold them because I did the silicone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. This is one of my favorite things.
Well, I was going to ask you, how did you make that? Obviously you put some silicone in there, but Give me your process on that one, because that's a really awesome piece.
This original one, actually, this one right here, I took an old storage book box, and I had it sitting around the house, and I was like, I can use this. This is gonna work. And I started sculpting epoxy putty on it. So this is
Okay.
all originally epoxy putty, and that's why I could actually make a mold of it and it come out clean.
Yeah.
Because this one was hard. So I just epoxy puttied it. I like cut out the cardboard, you know, put a little LED light inside of it. And that way I could store like all of my information around conventions. I could carry my money card, whatever in it.
That's
And
a
I was
good
dressed
idea.
like Ash. So it was really, really helpful.
Now, did you do the sexy Ash or did you do like the true Ash?
Mine was pretty true Ash. I full shirt, you know, I unbuttoned it a little bit, but I am such an original Evil Dead fan that I was like, I don't want to sex it up too much because I want people to look at the whole piece and not
Your boobs?
my body. Like, I want them to notice that there's a book here, and then I made the chainsaw hand, you know, like, and actually that's in my workroom too. It's functioning. It's a functioning
nice.
like animatronic. And I did this since I did the series. I actually made all the like parts that look like they connect to it, like the little band,
The strap
that lights
and
up.
everything.
Yeah, yeah. So I wanted them to see everything and not, not just body. So yeah, it wasn't sexy. But I mean, I also made this before Spirit came out with all the Sam stuff.
Oh, wow.
And this is one of my favorite pieces that's like super dear to my heart of all time, because not only did I make this before Spirit Halloween came out with this stuff, it's missing a finger because we can thank my dog for that. It fell on the ground and broke off. I didn't make them out of silicone like I should have, but this was a cast in my niece's hands. And that's one of the reasons I love it so much, is because I actually got her to cast her hands. And the dog also, by the way, bit the lollipop off, and that's why it's missing.
Oh, no. Props and puppies don't mix.
Yeah, no, Sam and puppies in particular, they love him. They sit on his lap. They're obsessed with this Sam. But yeah, I actually fashioned it. It's her hands that I molded, and I made this. It's a mandrake.
He's so cute.
And this is not like one that. Sorry, I'm showing it to the wrong place. This is not one a lot of people see.
No, not
like,
at all.
He's not fully painted yet. He's got a lot of work to do left on him. I still have to finish his feet and stuff. But he's one of my favorites. Like, I love his grumpy face.
He looks angry, like.
Yeah. But he's definitely like one of my favorite pieces that I've made. And the last one I'm going to show you. I have Audrey up there too. I have Audrey too up here. I don't wait.
Oh, wow,
yeah,
there you go. Oh,
yeah,
she's pretty.
Was displayed in a theater for a while.
Really?
Yeah. But I'm gonna get to these shoes really quick so we can change subjects.
Okay.
And this has to do with all of it because I hand painted these shoes. It's Negan, and as you can see, they got signed.
Oh, that's awesome.
But I made these shoes.
It is a little bat.
Yeah, I sculpted the bat on the back and made the tiny bat. And what happened was Jeffrey was so obsessed with these shoes that he ended up signing them.
Okay.
But he signed both of them because I yelled at him about the first one. I was like, you wrote over the face. Like, I worked really hard to make that tiny piece. And you wrote over it. So then he just signs the other one too and not on the face. But
those are so awesome.
I almost beat him with the bat. So it's like, you just painted over my art. How rude.
Aw, he's such a nice guy though too. I love him.
He's so nice. He's like one of the sweetest people ever, and I was like, I'm gonna beat you with these shoes. I can't believe you just signed over my work. He's probably one of the few people that yelled at him for signing something.
I'm sure that's the story that he remembers, because like they do all these conventions and everything, so you got to give him something for them to kind of hang on to, and I'm sure that's a memory that he probably did not forget.
He's probably like, I finally got yelled at for signing something. I'm really sorry.
Now, where did you get the idea to do the shoes from? I love them. I think they're adorable.
Oh, look, I froze on a really weird face, at least on my computer.
Nope, you're
Well,
still
that was
good.
a terrible face. Okay, on my computer, I had like the face. Well, I I just like thought Lucille heels would be really cute, and I had made like a female Negan dress that I was wearing for cruise that I was asked to be
Ah.
on as one of the guests. So I had a bat. I was making bat replicas that were bloody. Of course, I'm not gonna make a normal
You
Lucille.
can't make a clean one.
Right. So I put like Glenn's hair in there.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you went for like that little heart-wrenching detail. Like not even just a bloody bat. Oh no, no, no.
No, it had brains on it. Like it was like really gross because I used silicone to make like I made a mold and I made the blood and guts and put the hair pieces in it and everything.
That's awesome.
I think it was too gross for some people. I sold quite a few of them, but not as many as expected. But yeah, so I had the bat and I made a Negan dress, and my hair actually had gray at the end and dark at the top. So I did that for a cruise where I was helping host.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was a really fun time actually. And so I made those heels for that.
Ah, nice.
And they were only worn one other time after that, and they were signed, so I never got to wear them more than twice.
After that, you're like, nope. I can't wear them. You've kind of ruined my work that I can't even showcase anymore.
He was like, let me sign those. And I was like, okay. And then I'm like, this is great. Oh, dang it. I can't ever wear it again. By the way, Tiffany here is making her appearance. I knew this would happen.
Well, hello, Tiffany. Welcome.
Everybody, meet Tiffany. Tiffany, say hello to everybody. I named her, obviously, after Bride of Chucky.
She's Tiffany, you know. Like, oh, Chucky.
That's pretty good, girl.
One of my favorite characters. She's so crazy.
She's gorgeous, too. I love her.
Gosh, Jennifer Tilly is absolutely beautiful. She always has been. Like, it's and she still is. Like, nothing has changed. Did she age? Not really.
No, she doesn't. She's vampire, I'm pretty sure at this point, that she is in some fashion. And she's got, her voice is so unique that it doesn't matter what you're watching. You could be in the other room and you immediately know it's her, and you can usually pinpoint what it is.
Yeah, split second, you can tell it's her. There's just no doubting it at all whatsoever.
So are you still making your props and selling them? Or are you taking kind of like a break from that at the moment?
Still, I will take commissions on props, but it has to be something like I super love. I guess I get really picky with that. And I do still sell Necronomicon sometimes.
Okay.
I just don't want to put something out there my heart's not in.
Yeah. Well, it shows in your work too. Like your passion for that, it shows in the quality of it, I think. Whereas you can usually tell from an artist piece if it's something that they truly enjoyed making versus something that they were just like, I guess I can do this.
Yeah, they're like, I guess I need the money. Let me do this. And, it doesn't matter. I will need the money and still be like, if it's not going to make me proud, I can't.
The line is drawn. You have to draw that line.
Yeah, I can't help it. Like, if I look at something and I'm disappointed, I don't want to see it sent out,
I can understand. I can understand that. Now, do you have, I know clearly you work in a lot of different mediums. Do you have a favorite medium that you work in?
Oh, gosh. I mean, I love sculpting, I'm not going to lie. But painting, I don't know, I just have more options with painting. Sculpting, it's limitless, sure. But getting what you want, I think it just gets frustrating too. And the process of making it and molding it and the material you want, if you want to go that far with it. But I do love my acrylics, and I'm trying to start with oil paint now. I worked with oil paint when I was like 10 years old, but that's a long time ago. I mean,
it's been a minute.
So, yeah, I was pretty good then. My mom has a picture of something I painted on my wall when I was that old, and I went, am I even that good now? Like,
it's like riding a bike. You just got to get back on the bike and get back into it. And yes, the answer is yes. I'm going to say yes is the answer to yes.
Thank you. I think I got better at working with like props because I focus more on that. So most of my house is like a movie set now.
Nice.
Lots of like foam pieces where it looks like it's, brick or like stones or something, and it's absolutely not.
That's got to be fun when you have friends come over, right? Like, and you get to show off all the fun things. You're like, this is awesome. I made this, by the way. I didn't buy this at Spirit or at the Dollar Tree. Like, I made the thing.
I mean, I do buy a lot of things at Spirit, though, still. Like,
I know.
I'm obsessed with Halloween. I love Spirit. But it can be fun, but you would be amazed at how many people that have met me in the past, because it wasn't really until the last couple of years that I just started being like, yeah, that's right. I like dark things. Everybody knows now. It was always there, but I didn't just full force let my house and everything show it. And I remember people coming over that didn't really know me that well. They came because they knew my friends, and they would be freaked out coming through my house. And they were just like, well, I never guessed this of you. Like, this isn't the way you should decorate. Like, this isn't normal. I'm like, okay, bye.
There's the door. See ya.
It can be really fun. Other times you're just like, this is weird. You're in my house. Can you leave?
Thanks for insulting me. Now go away.
Thank you for making me really uncomfortable. Okay, bye.
Well, that's such a weird thing, too, where they're like, I wouldn't expect this from you. Well, do I have to be a certain way to like certain things?
I guess that for some people, maybe. They're like, oh, you're so pretty. I never imagined you being so dark.
I think that's why it works so well, right? Because, I mean, you're a beautiful girl. And when people are like, oh, she's so pretty. And then, like, deep down, you're like, but I'm dark and maniacal.
Like,
and you'll see it eventually.
Not really, but,
Come play with us.
Exactly. Forever and ever.
Ever and ever.
Like, I really want to get a tattoo, too, of a siren. Because, I mean, how are they? Like, they look, like, pretty, but they're really dark. And I used to sing, so I feel like it's really fitting. I'm like, I really want a tattoo of a siren. Like, it's for the last 15 years I've been thinking about it.
I fully support this idea.
Right?
I think
like, I don't know where I'm gonna get it yet, but I think it needs to happen.
It does need to happen. We're gonna figure this out. Me and you are gonna figure this out. We're gonna make this happen.
Oh my gosh, we have to go together to get tattoos.
Yes, I'm in. I already have my idea for my next one. Is my current one is healing.
Yay!
Yes. Now, clearly, you're a horror lover, and I'm assuming, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Do you draw most of your inspiration from film, or from books, or from television?
Oh man, so that's like a real mix for me. A lot of it is definitely from movies.
Yeah.
But some of my more like original pieces, which I don't have one out right now, I would say are a mixture of like series, movies, and the dark corners of my own mind.
I mean, that's fair.
But most of it is definitely like horror films, and I love like the originals, the classics, which that brings me to this here.
Frankenstein's monster back there.
Yeah, so that's one of my favorite paintings I've done of all time, but I have a very like deep fondness for Frankenstein's monster. Excuse me while I get this white hair out of my face.
Stop eating it.
It's like, it tastes so good though. Don't you love plastic? So yeah, and like all the originals, like all the classics are really like my heart. I grew up watching that, like Tales from the Crypt.
We were talking about that too before we went live. We were singing the theme song and everything.
Yeah. It was amazing. I've never had anybody actually sing it with me. It was pretty epic. And then you guys, I'm sorry you missed that.
We shared a moment, guys. It's past.
We did. It was a beautiful moment.
It was. We've got a couple people chiming in that they enjoy your darkness. They love your creations back there and your style, which is awesome. I'm a big fan from the things that I've seen you know, behind you and what you've shown, of course, on the internet as far as like your home goes, because I haven't been to the house, but I'm just saying I love it. I think it's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, I started making furniture this last year, just not like something I'd ever done before.
Okay.
And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start by redoing something first. So I redid this table that's actually underneath my camera right now. I can't lift it up. And it's a Ouija board coffee table that I hand drew out, and then I wood burned everything in. And then, I mean, I sanded it first too, by the way. And then I decided, I'm gonna epoxy the whole thing. I've epoxied a lot. I should be able to epoxy a table. No, I had to epoxy it 3 different times because I've never epoxied a giant flat surface.
It's hey, trial and error. You got to figure it out. I love that you start. I'm like, yeah, you do all the things, and you're like, no, I don't. Meanwhile, you're like, I started working with furniture recently, and I'm just like, how do you not, woman? You do all the things.
I mean, I don't. I know there's a lot of things I don't know how to do. That I look at people and I'm like, holy crap, and there's limits. There's limits.
You just got to figure it out.
Yeah, but I did the table and I love it. It's one of my favorite pieces in my entire home. I had a dream somebody stole it once, and I was like, I woke up actually freaking out.
Oh no!
I realized that it meant more to me than I thought it did.
Did you run out to check and make sure? Like, is it still here? Am I still?
I woke up and I was like, Ouija board table? Are you here? Yes, I talk to furniture, you guys.
It's okay.
I talk to inanimate objects if I run into something. I'm sorry.
You apologize to it like you hit the wall. I hit the wall and I get angry and I yell at it like it's the wall's fault. I expected it to move.
Ow, why did you hurt me?
Exactly.
I do that too. Like, that was my hip. Gee, thanks.
Now you've got a bruise, and that's what happens.
I constantly run into corners and like stub my toes in my hip. I forget I have hips somehow. How do you forget you have hips? I do. I don't know. It just happens. And then I yell at the furniture, and then I apologize to the furniture.
See, the furniture forgives you.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Oops.
You're okay.
Oh damn it.
You're okay. It's okay. Now I know you do a lot of horror work. Do you work in sci-fi or any other genres that you enjoy?
I have done some sci-fi actually, and I've done like Tim Burton-esque stuff, which to me is kind of horror. But Fifth Element. I don't remember her name right now, but the opera.
Plava Laguna.
Yes.
Love her.
Yes. I painted her. She was a commission, and I took that on immediately when I got a message about it. I was like, yes, absolutely. So that's one of my favorite ones that I've done actually. And I've done Star Wars.
Yes.
Oh, I've done a couple Star Wars pieces. I love Star Wars so sprinkled throughout my Harry Potter horror house, Haunted Mansion-esque, you will find Star Wars stuff everywhere.
Yay!
Oh yeah, I love Star Wars. So I used to have a Star Wars tattoo too, but it was looking kind of rough, and it kind of like blew out, and I had to cover it up. But I loved it. It was the Imperial symbol. So yeah, I've done Star Wars and Fifth Element, and I've also done some like other cutesy stuff like The Grinch. And I have one here. No, I don't. I lied. But I have a print here. I do have some prints. And Beetlejuice is horror. I'm not going to count that. That's definitely horror.
It is. I dub that horror, but it's also kind of a comedy.
And to me, that's horror too, even though it's not really.
Other side. There you go. Perfect. Oh,
there we go.
That's adorable.
This is a print of the original. The original was given to somebody, and I wish I didn't, but it's too late for that now, isn't it?
I'm taking it back.
Oh, look, I'm not a focus. Well, focus me. Come on now.
There we are.
Oh, okay. So anyway, yeah, I did do that, but mostly it's horror. But I will step out of my comfort zone. Okay. I will. It has to be something intriguing for me. Sometimes on my lives, though, I have definitely been like, well, if you talk me into it, I'll do something random.
Yes.
I did do a Harry Potter one recently too, a Hufflepuff one. That's one of my favorites.
Aw, that's awesome.
Yeah. It's a really cute Hufflepuff. Like, I made him adorable, and he's kind of the favorite animal I've ever painted. I don't paint a lot of animals. I painted my own. But his little face, I was like, I kind of said I have to get rid of it. It's already sold.
Now, are you presently taking commissions?
I am currently taking commissions. I have 3 that I'm finishing up right now.
Nice. Actually,
this is one of the commissions, and I'm really proud of this one. What is this on my couch? I think that the dog put dried flowers on my couch. She really wanted to show me she likes flowers.
She's giving you presents.
Yeah. This is not done. So, I'm trying to get the ring light to stay away from it. I'm trying to give you a little close up on his eyes. There we go. I'm still working. Awesome. He's got a lot of detail to still be done. I do love the way his hair turned out, though.
Oh, there's like movement in it.
Yeah, the ring light keeps reflecting on me. But yeah, no, I'm pretty proud of this one. He's still got a lot of hours left because I want to make him more realistic. But yes, Dracula. That's one of my commissions, and it's gonna go out soon. It's got a home, but I have spots right now. I do another job making like props and helping them with certain things in their company. So I have to set aside time, but I do have current time, and I am open. Please.
Now, is there a particular size that you like to do, or are you open to any size piece?
Really anything, honestly. And people ask about price, and honestly, it just depends on the size and how in depth you want it. Some of them I literally let go for like $50. So
okay, damn girl.
Yeah, I will be like, it's $50. Just, I love it, but I didn't put too much into it. It's yours.
Aww.
Yeah. So it just really depends on the size and detail.
Are you also doing prints of your work too, or are you just doing the originals?
I do prints. I actually have some for sale. I have some here. Actually, this is one of the ones I sold. It's Beetlejuice.
I love him.
I had to pull him out first. It was my first try at Beetlejuice, and I did this on a live. I finished it up after my live, but I did do this one on a live.
He's awesome.
And then I have prints of my Frankenstein, because my Frankenstein is dear to my heart. And I got some 8x10s of my Frankenstein. But one of my favorite paintings I have ever done, like of all time, like in the whole wide world, got this print for myself, but I'm ordering more. I mean, so if it gets sold, I guess I will cry. It's Pennywise. So it's really hard for you to see the detail, but his teeth, like, I was so proud of his teeth. It was the first time I ever did teeth like that, and I was like, dang, those teeth creep me out.
Yeah, they're a little jagged too.
Eyes. So it's hard to see it, but in the original painting that I sold, his eyes looked like they were following you every time you moved across the room.
Oh,
and I got so attached to that thing. I almost cried when I sent that one off, because I like being creeped out. So that was like comforting, I guess.
That's
like I just walk across the room, and it looked like he was looking at me the whole time, and I was like, oh, hi.
That is an awesome, and even the print looks awesome. Like, you can see the detail in the eyes, like you can see the veins, and you can see the different colors in the teeth and the way that they're distorted. It came out awesome.
Thank you. I do have one smaller one of him left. It's very tiny. I do. But yeah, I'm really attached to that one, and I didn't get to keep the original. I sold it. I'm happy it got a good home, but that's like probably my favorite painting I've ever done, other than my Frankenstein over here. I'm in love with this one.
As you should be.
I'm actually getting this one printed on fabric.
Ooh.
I'm going to make a dress out of it.
That's really awesome.
It's for my birthday.
Yay! I love, first of all, wearable art is awesome, and it's even more awesome when it's your own.
I'm really happy with him.
You should be. He's amazing.
Thank you. So I'm gonna, yeah, I've got, I decided to put some stuff of him on Redbubble, but I'm not that happy with it. I think I'm happier like selling my own products because I know their quality
Yeah.
and I can't see what goes out on Redbubble other than the phone cases. Like I know what that's gonna look like.
Yeah. And some of them just, I mean, I'm not bashing anybody, but sometimes those companies, the quality's not there. And you look at
It's
it
grainy.
and you get it and you're just like, what happened?
Oh, I lied. I have an even bigger one. Got two. Look at, I just made myself into a liar. I'm keeping that one. You guys can buy the other one.
See, and now you have one.
Yeah, there's one for sale.
Yay! So if somebody wants to get in touch with you, whether it's to do a commission with a piece or to purchase one of the prints that you have, where is the best place to get a hold of you?
Okay, so right now it would probably be my Instagram at Alanna Dawn.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
pop that up
Yeah.
for folks so that you guys can see it and write that down and go follow Alanna later and hit her up and get some of her amazing pieces because I love all the work.
Thank you.
Of course.
So yeah, that's it for now. I am gonna have a website. It's going to be called Dark Arts by Dawn. Or Dark
Nice.
Art, I'm sorry. Dark Art by Dawn. It gives it a creepy ring to
Mhm.
it. So I will have a website for that up soon. But at the moment it is not. I just started selling my art. I never used to think I was good enough. And I just started selling my art like a year and a half ago, like right after COVID really hit.
Yeah.
And kind of, I was like, what do I do with my life? I'm gonna go live and paint and drink some, drinks or something because I have no social life. And then people liked it, and I was like, wait, people like my art?
Like I can do this and I can have drinks while I'm doing this and people will come and watch.
Right. So it was like I was having an outing and getting a conversation, and I was like, wow, this is great. So I've been behind on actually creating like a full website like I meant to, but it will happen, and it's going to happen very shortly because I'm in the progress of it this week.
Nice. Now, are you, when you do your live, is it strictly on Facebook or do you also go live on Instagram or any other platforms?
So I'm planning on doing Twitch too and Instagram. Right now it's just Facebook,
Okay.
but I do have the software to start doing multiple platforms, and maybe with somebody's help, wink wink, I might learn a few tips on how.
I got you. When you're ready, you let me know and I will help you out and we'll make this happen.
Hey, I can have you as a guest on my show.
Oh, there you go. I'm in. You just say when and I am in.
Yes, let's do it.
It's happening, people. Get
fun.
Ready.
Yes, it'll be a fun time.
It's going to be like part 2.
Part 2. At least we didn't say part deuce.
Oh, God. No.
Oh my goodness. Oh, by the way, I made this. This is my art on this hoodie. I'm trying to show it, but it's really difficult.
I can see it a little bit. I can
Hang
see
on,
it.
wait. There we go. I can sit up. Yeah. So this is my ghost
Oh, wow.
face painting. I still have the original painting. I kept that one, you guys. It's one of those ones I was selfish about. I was like, I'm keeping this one.
That's okay.
And I did the sleeves.
Oh, I love the knives on the sleeves.
I noticed the other company was doing something very similar after I posted this. I'm not gonna throw any names around, but I was like, wait, well, mine's my own art, so I'm not gonna even get mad about it because I did this. I didn't graphic design this. I painted this.
That's definitely, yeah. That's all 100% your paint job.
Yes, I it started with a piece of wood. Actually, isn't that how it starts? A piece of wood.
It's. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Oh, it's funny though. Come on.
Always good. I've got a couple of people commenting saying that they would pay you good money for that sweatshirt or a hoodie with that design on it.
Guys, yeah, I'm selling these. So, I did a Mother's Day special, but I have to go back to normal because I did sell one. And I make them myself, but I'm selling them for $60 a piece. So they're 60 because they're handmade.
Yes. So hit her up Instagram, shoot her a DM if you want one, and she'll make it happen.
And I mean, I don't hand make the whole shirt. I do order those, but you know, you give me your size and style preference, and the rest I do on my own.
Yes. So that one fangirl's asking where to find the shirt. So head to Alanna's Instagram, which is Alanna the Dawn. I'm gonna pop that up again for you guys, just so that you can see. So here's her Instagram. Follow, hit her up if you'd like a hoodie, or if you want to get some artwork. Hit Alanna up there, and she'll give you the hookup.
Just send me a DM. Get me in my DM.
Slide in them DMs.
Yeah.
But not in the creepy way, people.
No, not in that way. I'm emotionally unavailable, so don't do it. Emotionally disturbed. Oh man. But yeah, just send me a DM and like preference, size, whatever. I will make it work. Even if I have to sew, I can sew. I just make costumes for a living. I don't do that, but I will adjust something if you've got like something you want tweaked. No big deal. So yeah, I can totally do custom hoodie. Even if you want like holes in the arms or something, you know, whatever. All that stuff. It, you know, there's a little frilly fee that comes with that, but it's not really stupid.
I love the hoodie. I think it's awesome.
Thank you so much. I wear it too much. I mean, this thing has probably been washed 40 times already.
And it still looks brand new.
Thank you. It's still, I mean, there's some pet hair all over it.
Listen, you have puppies and kitties. That's understandable.
So what happens as a rescue mom, like I rescue everything, and then I just sleep with their hair.
It happens. I've got some. Can you do the hoodies for men also?
Oh yeah, I can do it for men, women, whatever. They can be the longer hoodies, any color actually, because I can change the color of this too. So same price, any color, and if you want, you know, men's or women's, anything beyond that, then different price. But men's or women's, any color, same.
Yay! Now, can you do? Okay, so I'm gonna ask a question for me. So with the ghost face, you've got it, and of course the classic, the black and the white. Would you be able to do that in like red and black, or orange and black, or any other colors?
I'm eating my wig hair. Good, hang on. Yes, absolutely.
Stop it! It's not cotton candy.
But it looks pretty. Yes, I can definitely do like red and black, or I could make it match your hair.
Yay!
You know. Yeah, I could even do the red fabric and then the black logo. You know, like the black art.
So there's all the options. If you've got an idea for a different color scheme, you can make that happen. I could do a
pink hoodie with black, or a pink with white. You know, like all the things.
Perfect. Yay!
Yay!
Now we're gonna get into the fun. What I like to call the fun section of my get to know you, right? So like I asked this question of all of my guests that come on the show. I actually have a couple of questions that I ask. So the first one I like to ask people is, what is your favorite horror movie? And I may judge you slightly based on the answer you give, but it's not a horror. It's not a me judgment. It's just like I like to kind of see where that headspace is at.
Oh no, I'm totally good with that. So this is like a really deep question for me, and I have a conflict with this because
if need be, you can go like top 2 or top 3. Because I know it's hard. It's not an easy question.
Oh Lord. So I was like, obviously I love Child's Play. I was raised on Child's Play.
So good.
But it's so cheesy too. I love that fact though. I love the fact that it's so cheesy. So when I really look back on these things, it was Nightmare on Elm Street that I was obsessed with. Like, I was obsessed with it. You're talking about like a 3-year-old kid that's parents couldn't stop me from watching Freddy. I drew a picture, which is on my fridge, of Freddy at like 3 years old. And it is signed by Robert. He didn't want to sign it. It was actually spooky. He signed it. Yeah.
Why didn't he want to sign it? What the hell?
Wait, what? Were we what?
Why didn't he want to sign it?
Oh, yeah. So he thought he was gonna ruin it. It was crayon. It's literally a
Aw.
crayon drawing. And he was like, are you sure you want me to sign this? And it says Freddy Kroger because I couldn't spell. So it's FEDDYKROGER.
I love it. Oh, I love it so much.
I'm like, Mama, how do you spell? You know, like I've been turning 4, and I'm just like trying to figure out how to spell.
You're sounding
words.
it out. You're like Freddy Crow.
Yeah, I would think I was like turning 4. I was barely 4 years old. I was not in school, that's for sure. He kind of looks like Elmo. I'm not gonna lie.
See, it's like fur, but with the stripes, and he's got like the big head, and he's just red. That's what I'm picturing. I don't know if that's how it actually looks, but in my head, that's how I'm seeing it.
I feel like I should grab it. It's like
You know what? I think for context, you should. I think we need to see this.
It won't take me very long.
I need to see this. I don't know if anyone else does, but I think we need to see this.
All right, I've got it.
I'm very excited.
Okay. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready. Oh my god, no, you did so good! He does not look like Elmo.
Kind of looks like Elmo.
I pictured him so much redder.
My terrible spelling.
No.
In blood, too.
Did he draw Freddy for you?
He did. He did. He drew Freddy.
So, okay, fun fact. I have not met anybody else that he drew Freddy for. Yes, he drew Freddy. I have a Nightmare on Elm Street poster, and I had a big obsession with Nightmare on Elm Street when I was a kid.
I thought this was normal.
No, he does not draw Freddy for everybody. So when he does draw Freddy for people, it's usually because you trigger something with him and he finds the conversation interesting, and he actually, not to say he doesn't care, but he finds something that you're talking about interesting and unique from what other people talk to him about, right? So like in your case, you were like, I drew this when I was 4. It's amazing. And he was like, yes, it was. And when I met him and I talked to him, I asked him, because he had just written his book. And I asked him about the time he broke his nose. Because he was like, in his book, he said that he broke his nose and that's why he would never wear heels. And I was like, have you worn heels since then? And he's like, no. And as soon as I asked the question, he drew Freddy for me on the poster. And I was like, so it makes me so happy that he drew Freddy on your picture. My heart just like...
I love it so much. Oh my gosh, he's the best person ever.
He's
like
a
every
sweetheart.
time I've ever talked to him, I want to hug him all the time. Like
He's like, and it's so funny too, because he plays that like, I mean, Freddy's scary. Well, okay, Freddy in like 1 and 2 were scary, and then after that he kind of went into his comedic senses, which I totally forgive because it's still Freddy.
Right.
But it's like, you're scared of him, but yet you want to hug the man because outside of the makeup and outside of being Freddy, he's such like a genuinely amazing person to chat
and
with.
He loves telling stories. Like if you ever get to really just talk to him without the crowd, like he will tell you lots of amazing stories, and he's so happy to share. Like if he just, I don't know, you catch him in a spot.
Yeah,
and he's just so fun. I don't know, such a good person.
I got a few
His
people
wife too.
Yes. I've got a few people agreeing that the drawing, your crayon drawing, is amazing. Look, listen, at 4, I was lucky if I could draw a stick figure, and at 41, I can still draw a stick figure. It's all I'm gonna say. I'm leaving it there.
No, we're gonna get you actually to come on Paint and Drink. Like you'll have to like actually hang out with me in person,
Yes.
and we're gonna get you to paint more than a stick figure.
Challenge might be accepted. I guarantee nothing coming out well, but I will gladly give it a go.
I'll give you like some little tips and lessons.
Okay.
It'll be fun. You'll find out the artist in you didn't know was there.
Look at you, woman. All right, we'll make this happen. We'll figure this out.
It'll be fun times.
All right, so couple questions. So the skull mug that you're drinking out of, did you make that?
Mm-mm.
I have the one
A
fan
friend
asking.
actually randomly sent this to me.
Oh, all right, Brian. That was a gift. She did not make that. But you know what? You probably could make it. I'm just saying.
I could if I wanted to be patient enough. Like, I could sculpt this. Yeah. I mean, I can't show you my whole house right now. But
Right.
I sculpt a lot, and I make a lot of props and masks and things too.
See, you
I
could
can
totally
sculpt
do it.
I could, but it's do I have the patience to do this? No.
No.
Not right now. Maybe if I was like, I don't know, had not things to do. I would.
One fangirl. So okay, so someone else also met Freddie briefly and did the photo op and told him he was awesome as Scarecrow in Injustice. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that was him.
Yeah,
dude.
He was in so much that I think people look over and don't even like notice him in. And if I had not have looked him up in certain things because I was curious, I would not know.
Okay, so fun fact. The only reason I watched Zombie Strippers was because he is in it for a brief moment. And I love that movie more than I probably should. It's not a great movie. It's a bad movie. It's a bad movie. It's terrible. It's horrible. But I love it. So
it's funny too.
Robert Englund recommending Zombie Strippers if you've not seen it. Do not have kids in the room because strippers and there's boobs and they're dead boobs. But watch it.
Yeah, no kids. Like, do it on a night where you're hanging out and you want to have some drinks and like just goof off. Definitely.
Yes.
It's perfect.
Have quite a few drinks and just sit back and just go in knowing that it's just bad, but it's
bad. I love bad horror though. Like I love really terribly made, cheesy, campy horror.
Listen, same. You're after my heart. I'm the same way. I watched the Santa Jaws. Just gonna throw that out there. It's horrible. And whenever there's crappy Jaws movies on TVs or shark movies, I turn it on and my poor husband is like, he just looks at me and he's like, again? Really? And I'm like, absolutely. No. So I torture this poor man because I have this love and it's like insatiable for crappy movies.
I can't help it.
No.
I can't. Like, I tried to make people watch this one called The Funhouse Massacre. It's really bad, but I really like it. Everybody's mad at me.
They need to see, that's just it. Just people, if you take anything away from this evening, number one, get something amazing from Alanna. But number two, watch more bad horror movies.
Please do it. Just do it. You'll learn a lot about yourself.
You do. And you know what too? It's like most of these movies that people would classify as bad, or I'm going to hear you say maybe low budget, are usually, the independent filmmakers and the people that are just starting out. So give them your money and rent the movie or buy the movie and enjoy it for all its horrible splendor.
$99. Come on. You can throw $3. You usually buy a Starbucks.
Exactly. You can get a crappy movie cheaper at Walmart than you can get a cup of coffee at Starbucks. Just saying.
Right? It's so true. They have like that, $3 section at Walmart.
Oh yeah, the giant bin that you can just dive into and find treasures.
I haven't been to Walmart since COVID, but like I want to go now just to do that.
It hasn't changed. It's still Walmart.
I don't know what happened. I just stopped going after COVID because they closed anyway. Mm-hmm. And then they closed when I would want to go. They weren't open anymore. I'm like, this is the only time of night I'd ever go anyway.
Well, that's just, we were the same. We would go like super late at night, and where it was like just the Walmart zombies, as I called them, because it was just a few people
I would call it that
would go. And then you could just shop and you have to deal with the masses, and it got weird. But we've got some bad movie recommendations. So Birdemic.
Ooh, let's hear.
Okay, so Birdemic and Llamageddon.
Oh, Llamageddon.
I have not seen either of them, but now I
saw it advertised.
I feel like I need to.
I haven't watched it.
All right, now I need to because the titles alone sell it. And my husband's chiming in. He's like, I love independent films, but Santa Jaws for the 23rd time is a bit of insanity. Listen, there is no other movie, all right, that the shark is coming by hearing jingle bells. It's magical.
Odd. It's just odd.
It makes no sense, but it is a Christmas movie.
movies though. See,
I'm in the spirit.
I mean, oh
Just
man, I
saying.
didn't get to do it. I was gonna put up like an 8-foot Krampus, like not the Spirit Halloween one. I started making its body, and that was gonna be my Christmas decoration. But I was working like all Christmas season on a project. I didn't get to finish
You
it.
got
But
time. It's like May right now.
this year,
You got
I'm
months.
gonna finish him. And he's gonna be a giant Krampus because Krampus wasn't small. Like I love the Spirit Halloween one, but he's too short.
He's little. He needs to be bigger and more menacing.
Intimidating.
Yes. He
Yeah,
needs
so
to
I'm
absolutely
making
be.
mine. Mine's gonna be super intimidating.
You need to make the basket too, with like the children's arms and things sticking
Yes.
out. Like that's
No, he's gonna have a Santa sack with that in it.
perfect.
Yeah. Like the
Even better.
movie, because I do like the way they aesthetically did the bag in the movie with
Yes.
the toys. So I already have like gingerbread men that are creepy and everything. And I'm gonna make the bag open and put like body parts.
That's perfect.
Bag, and then people are gonna drive by for Christmas and probably hate me, but that's okay.
That's okay. So you'll get that. You'll get like that one family that drives by that's gonna be like, yeah,
Yeah,
and that
she
alone
will.
makes it worth it.
Yeah, and everybody else be like, "Boo, this crazy girl." So tired of living next to her.
Get used to it, folks. That she ain't going nowhere.
I own this house. Good luck, guys.
We
If
get
you
that
owe
from
me some good stuff.
our HOAs, like sending us letters, and they're like, "Take down your decor and your windows," and I'm like, "No." And my zombie windmills are staying up, so deal with it. Sorry.
You have zombie windmills?
We do. They're my husband's had them for years. I don't know where he got them, but they're so. I'll send you pictures. They're wicked
Yeah, I want
cute.
to see them.
I love them. I think we've got like 3 of them, and they're always like, "Take your Halloween decorations down," and I'm like,
No.
So I put Santa
This
hats
is
on
only
them one year.
Halloween to you. This isn't Halloween to me. This is all year round to me. So I don't understand what you mean.
No. Like, we have a skeleton who lives on our front porch, like a full body skeleton, and we just dress him for the seasons. So right now he's like got his spring clothes going into like summer.
Hang on, let's see if I can turn this just a little. I have skeletons that sit at my dining room table.
That's awesome. See?
I don't know if you can see them, but yeah, they just sit.
That's awesome.
They're having a conversation. Sometimes they have dinner, you know.
Hey, you're never alone.
Oh, my bathroom is literally like it's a grotto. I made rocks and like the sky with lights, so it's like stars on the ceiling of my bathtub. And now, though, wait, it's not done because it's the creature from the Black Lagoon, but like tropical. So it's like a tiki creature.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and my mother gave me a skeleton mermaid.
Yes,
so I
go mom!
Legit hung it underneath of the fake grotto opening that I made with all this greenery. It looks like swampy around it.
That's so perfect.
It's above my bathtub, and then I've got like a coffin bathtub tray in there. I would hate for HOA of any kind to ever see my house if I lived in a place that had HOA. I'm just glad I don't.
Yes. I wish that I mean there's it's got its ups and downs, right? Like more downs when it comes to like decorating and doing things.
Right. But
I mean,
they everything else together for you, right? So
they got like a purpose, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, yeah, they'd hate me. My whole yard has like gargoyles and like creepy stuff all over it. It would be my whole porch is Harry Potter.
Nice.
With like gargoyles and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's not changing. I have a fake graveyard outside that stays year round too. That's like in my woods. It's kind of creepy because unless you know, you don't know it's there.
I just need to come by and like look for the graveyard.
Yeah, well, I want to make a haunted house because I have enough property and it's creepy over there that I actually want to do my own haunted house on my property.
I'm in. I'm so in.
Let's do it.
I'm volunteering.
Like, I really need to do it. Because, I mean, you're not that far away. We could make it happen. Like, I already have some other people that want to volunteer.
See?
And I've been talking about this for 2 years now. It's gotta happen.
We do
I've got enough area.
We do one every year. We only do it on Halloween, though. Like, we don't do other nights.
No.
So it's usually like
I mean-
just Halloween, and we turn our one car garage becomes like a haunted house. So the kids like they go in and come out, and we have a friend
That's
who
awesome.
has like he's a double amputee, so we rip his fake legs off. And we like cut him open last year and pulled candy out of his stomach. Like the parents loved it. So
Yeah, I figured I'd do just like a 3-day or like a weekend only thing.
That
and
would be
for
awesome.
Halloween. And like, come, $4 a piece.
There you go.
Take a couple bucks back to buy next year's Halloween decoration.
Right? So that I can upgrade this bad boy. Volunteer
Right.
victim tier. I mean, victim tier is good, right?
Oh, I
'Cause
like
you gotta
victim
have
tiering.
victims. Victim tiering is good. I like that, Ryan. Yes,
Victim
count me in.
tiering.
So there's a couple of people who are all about this. So I think it's gonna happen. We gotta do this.
Yeah, I think that this is a thing that needs to happen now. I feel like there's the ability and like it could definitely happen. This isn't like an idea that's out of reach at all.
No, it's happening. That's awesome. All right, so speaking of Halloween, this is actually rolling perfectly into my final question that I have for you this evening. And it's the same thing where I judge you a little bit, but it's okay
Okay.
because it's not like a harsh way. But like, okay, so what is your favorite Halloween candy?
I'm probably gonna be judged terribly. It's candy corn.
Yay! No, you're not, because I love candy corn and most people hate it. And I don't get the hate. I love it. It just tastes kind of like sugary plastic, but it's delicious. So I understand the love. And as soon as you said I'm getting the hate, I knew it. I knew you were going to say candy corn.
Like so my friend Jess and I, we like will mix it in with popcorn even. Like we
Yes.
put chocolate and candy corn in popcorn while we're watching Halloween movies and like eat it that way.
That's perfect. And we're not alone. There's more people in the chat saying that they love candy corn as well. So big shout out to candy corn lovers. We need to start like a group, like a Facebook support
Candy
group
corn
for
lovers
candy corn
and
lovers.
no hate.
No hate.
No
Candy corn
hate.
is and I
No shame.
no, there's no shame. And you know what else is good too are like the little pumpkins, like the candy corn made like pumpkins.
I
Those are
love the
good
mix,
too.
like the auto mix.
Yes.
The auto mix has the pumpkins in it.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
so that one fangirl, she literally has a jar of candy corn right now. But is it still good? Is my question, because it's like
So you can
it's been
apparently
a
buy
while.
candy corn all year long at some places.
I need to use the internets and look for this because I need some.
Yeah.
Candy
I don't know where it's at, but I've heard this rumor.
Probably Amazon, because you get damn near anything on Amazon.
I mean, do they make it all year long? Is it expired?
That's why it's on clearance and on sale, because they're like, you know what? Let's just get rid of it. We're just done.
I mean, I feel like candy corn stays around forever, though. Like,
It
it would
pretty
take a
much
lot of
does.
air, like holes in a bag, I think, for it to go bad.
I think
it
so
would have to.
too. But
Yeah.
it's still it's delicious.
I love it.
I'm so happy. That makes me so happy.
I was like, she's gonna like roll her eyes at me so hard.
No, because I love candy corn too, so I understand.
That's a relief.
This weight has been lifted. I'm good now.
I have been judged so hard about it.
No, you're not alone anymore.
By the way, not to like promote myself and my friends really quick,
Do
but
it.
I think a candy corn too now. So I did a movie. It's on Amazon Prime.
What is it?
It's called Halloween Party, and that's why I brought this up because there's candy corn all over the table, and I was doing my best. There's fake blood on it. I was doing my best not to eat because I'm playing a role. You know, I'm not gonna give it away in case anybody does watch it because it was free, and I think now it's like you have to pay for it.
Okay.
But it's called Halloween Party, and it's on Amazon Prime. It's short. It's only like 30 minutes long.
Okay.
But yeah, most people don't recognize me, but I am the main girl in it. I'm Judith,
Ah.
which had me cracking up because I thought of The Walking Dead with baby.
Mhm.
I was like, oh, I'm Judith. So, I mean, it's interesting. It's an interesting movie. My friend Thomas Crane was very talented, wrote it and did direct it. Yeah, he's out of Tampa.
Okay.
So Thomas did that, and it's fun to watch. And I play Judith, but if you that's not why I said it. It was just like I was thinking about the candy corn. I was not trying to promote. I'm like
It
literally
triggered you. It triggered that memory of
It
being
triggered
on
me
set.
thinking about candy corn. And then at the little premiere we did, they gave us like these bags and there was candy corn in them, and I was like, ah, I can eat it this time.
That's perfect.
Yeah, I was too excited.
All right, so you can watch Alanna in her movie on Amazon Prime, Halloween Party.
It's not my movie.
She was in it in the film that she stars in. So check that out on Amazon Prime if you guys are looking to get some artwork or to get some pieces made or to commission anything. Make sure that you hit Alanna up on Alanna the Dawn at Instagram. She's working on that website, so she'll have that up soon, so you guys can go through there as well once that happens. But thank you for coming on and for chatting with us this evening.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm so excited we did this. I actually had so much fun.
Me too. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm going to link in the description box for those of you watching on YouTube for the replay. I'll link the Instagram so that you guys can go right to Instagram to get some art, man. Buy art. Support local artists. Buy all the things. Make it happen.
Yes. Thank you, guys.
Thank you again, and thank you to everybody that's watching. And until next time, boys and girls, make sure you keep it spooky.